big checks, big deposits. Ooh. I got it.
Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
Run it up.
I got it.
Run it up.
I got it.
Run it up.
I got it.
Big checks with big deposits. Run it up. 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 Big checks with big deposits. Big bag what I beat on. Play the corner like Dion. Hard code like Freon. No time for you peons. Pandemic ain't stop nothing. Apply pressure, I'm job hunting. Risk good, I'ma bop something. Fire on me, I'm Glock busting. Got rich, then I went broke. Bounce back like good dope. Bad times I kick those. Mama told me don't trust hoes. When a boss talk, you don't speak. Keep niggas on a long leash. Money coming, they gon' creep. Step on niggas like long feet. Stuff money in my tube socks. Right back when the work drop.
Oh, I'm just
What up?
What up, fellas?
Hey,
Yo.
Sports.
Yeah.
Yo, we here.
What
We
is
here.
up?
Reggie Reg to Ran. We got
I'm in
D80,
here.
aka the producer.
Salute.
Y'all
And
put
Shout out
plug.
what up?
Triple salute. Reg, Teron, man. Jamar, how y'all doing, fellas?
What's up, brothers?
Good, man. What's
up,
good?
everybody? Yo, I just want to, while I got the chance, man, while my mind and heart is there, I want to send a big shout out to Teran, man. I was scrolling through social media, man, and I seen that dude with the boss, and he was just looking so happy. And she was like, "Go ahead and get a couple pictures." She said, "Bet not one half a like him either."
You already know
My
she
God,
took that pic, man.
Couple goals, bro.
Man, hey, man. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate that, you know.
Shout out to my dog Reggie, fresh out of Facebook jail, bro. You on parole or you on probation?
Parole, because I'm gonna go back for sure.
Red,
Going back.
What had you rocking, Reg?
Hey, Red's got to chill out, man.
What had,
Atlanta.
okay, is that all black logo?
I actually
remember
got
that
it.
series. Yeah, I'm about to say I remember that series. They had the calves like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
Red said he ain't chilling.
Shout out to
Oh, no, I'm going
C5.
back.
C5 and his boo just adopted a new member of their family. He got a wiener dog puppy. So shout out to him in a new addition.
Sure did.
Hold on, is it really named Wiener Dog?
No,
Is
it's
it
a wiener dog.
Is it those wiener dogs and long?
It's
skinny,
dachshund is like the official term.
but they a wiener.
Yeah.
He's a wiener.
Oscar Mayer dog.
Oscar. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
That's crazy.
What
I
up,
wish I would be
everybody?
walking my
Man?
wiener.
Yo, so let's jump off to what we gonna go with first. We're gonna go with
I think we should go with the news first.
we go with the news.
In the news.
I'll start it. I wrote a lot of the news, so I'll start it. So we have a D3 college, Birmingham Southern, that is playing. I heard it is playing for a College World Series for a college that won't exist after May 31st.
Well, money wise,
Yeah, they're shutting down.
That's not fair because I mean, how are you paying for a World Series? I mean, that's going to bring in some form of revenue. So what's the problem?
Well, so people are saying this could potentially save the school, right? Because like what you're just saying, Reg, it could bring eyes and money to the school. So, I mean, for them to even be going on this run is really crazy.
19-4, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
man,
That's the record.
they all want to go somewhere else. They close. That's crazy. I want them to win it too, man. They need to win it.
Yeah.
That would be sick. That'd be quite the Cinderella story.
Who they playing?
Let's see. Or Chicken, can you find that for us? You're there.
I don't know much about the story, but I did see something outside the lines about them saying they were closing and not really giving folks much notice. Because normally C5, when schools are slated to shut down, kids are given the option to search for different schools, not have to suffer that academic. Well, it's not like a penalty anymore, but they're given a release, and I don't think these guys were given an opportunity to even do that.
And I guess it's different because it's D3, right? And they don't give scholarships or none of that in D3.
Man, so yeah, maybe, but they didn't give him no. So it's just they just told him like, hey,
They don't
got a
give
couple months and it's over.
Nah, not that, I mean, I don't know if they do now. What they did. I mean, they get
it depends on the school.
Yeah, it depends on. I mean, this thing's different now. So, I mean, I don't know though. Because matter of fact, yeah, nah, not that I know. Because you said D3, right? Not D2. Because D2 do, but I don't. D3 don't. It's like more so financial aid. I mean, it's ways they can find it to where you can get grant money, I guess, to where you ain't got to take no loans out through your financial aid. But I don't think they can give scholarships at D3 that I know of.
So none of the motherfuckers at Mount Union after all them goddamn national championships didn't get one.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking.
I'm saying I'm pretty sure they might. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they paying some of them at Mount Union to get ones. But I mean, I never known that you can get a scholarship in D3 unless it's. I mean, I could be wrong, but I didn't think you could.
I never knew that.
You can, for certain sports at D3 schools, you still can be on a scholarship. I know football isn't one of the sports though.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all I know. Okay.
Yeah, some of them schools are like maybe small D3 in certain sports, but some of those D3 schools are pretty big in some other sports, like either wrestling or sometimes baseball or sometimes like soccer or.
Like you said,
volleyball is big for the girls.
Volleyball, yeah.
But like you said, Mount Union football, you would think them cats, the players they be getting that they be, you know what I'm saying, they got to be getting some type of money.
Big Chicken, why don't you fact check that for us?
So I just looked it up. Google just says while D3 schools do not offer athletic scholarships, they do provide financial aid packages based on academic merit or need-based assistance.
That's what I'm saying. So they do in the financial aid, they do it to where you ain't gonna have to take.
Oh, so that's even worse in my opinion, then, because not only do you have to now try to find another school to get a roster spot on, you have to see if that school has financial aid available to see if you can even get that man. That's cold.
Messed up. That's cold blooded, man.
I don't know,
but if they win it, I'm sure. Coming back.
Somebody's going to take them in a higher
D2. Sure. You think they at least get an offer in D2 though. You would think.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying.
This is bringing a lot of eyes to good baseball. You know, just good baseball is good baseball, whether it be D3, D2, D1. So
that's a fact.
They could easily get called up.
Yeah.
to some
of the lower D2 schools, you would think.
Yeah.
You know what I've been thinking about, C5? That's kind of off the topic about this. You know what I was thinking that baseball players should do, especially I'm really thinking primarily Division I players.
What?
I think they should force that NIL shit. I think that would be a good look for college players. Because if you think about, okay, it's an easier route to get into the pros. But you're gonna be in like AAA forever, getting next to nothing.
I think it kind of gets them ahead of the game because a lot of the talent now is coming from the Dominican
Republic,
Puerto Rico, you know, a lot of these island Caribbean places, and they're building their name from like 15, 16 years old. These guys are labeled as great ball players. Right. So if you can bring the money to your name, like you were saying, Reg, bring the money to your name, then you kind of are evening the playing field back up, so to speak. Right. So then you're getting the same like eyes and attention.
I'm not the biggest
at the same age.
I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but there is proof that there is a lot of good college baseball players. Look what that dude just did for the Pittsburgh Pirates. His first start, the pitcher. What he like 18 years old and he had like 12 strikeouts.
Yeah,
like man, like that was crazy right there. He just did that like a week ago.
I'm saying if it's me, right, and I'm one of the better recruits coming out of high school, it's probably going to be better for my pockets financially for me to go to college. Because if I go through them fucking farms and all that shit,
they don't make shit.
They don't make shit. Exactly. You're not getting nothing. So I'm forcing my hand on the NIL shit. And we're gonna work from there.
And I think it'd be way easier for ball players to build a name too. Like that's
hell yeah, especially if you're American.
Yeah,
I was just Reggie just took the words out of my mouth, man. Oh, I get to say it, but you know what? You just out of my thoughts. I was just about to say that. I know you mentioned that the Dominican Republic and Cuba and actually. Now South America are starting to produce really, really, really great ball players, right?
Argentina.
But if we actually look at the statistics that show you how many ball players are out there, that ones that don't make it into the major leagues for whatever reasons, and it could be PEDs, it could be falsification of documentation, it could be well, most, I shouldn't say most, that's being racist.
But it happens down there. That's a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah. So if you think about all those factors, the American player has so much of a leg up versus anybody else who has the same talent or better to make it into the major league. And what you were just saying is, now if they could use that kind of a structure to get the money, because the money will bring the attention, but I mean, they could utilize that leg up.
I mean,
but
there's a lot of undiscovered Mike Trout American baseball players out there, right?
Yeah. And what was the pitcher dude that came out a few years ago? He was black, but he was mixed. What school he went to? This was maybe like 7-8 years ago.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well, he was a pitcher. He was
it Chapman?
I can't think what his fucking name was, but he went through the college system. He was a pitcher, and he was fucking cold.
I don't think Aroldis Chapman is American.
I don't think so either.
I think he ended up getting hurt.
I can't recall you talking about.
Hold on, let me look him up.
But speaking of black baseball players, moves right on to my next topic.
Great segue.
Great segue. And the MLB is starting to recognize Negro League stats. And so for sure, it's a big stone in the MLB. With that being said, there is a new batting average, slugging percentage, and OPS leader, and his name is Josh Gibson.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, OPS is on base plus slugging percentage. So shout out to Josh Gibson. Shout out to the MLB for finally doing what the fuck they should have done years ago.
Grace.
I wonder if people mad though. They mad.
I'm sure there's people mad.
I seen on the news thing that people are mad. And I thought about it for a second. I had a couple of different thoughts. First, I'm like, well, that's kind of not fair because they only played against black talent only. But then they still count Major League Baseball when it was only white. It's fair.
Yeah. I mean, I like the point because Mad Dog on whatever that show is today brought that point up about, they didn't play against whites. So it's innocent a whitewash, but my only hurt is that, man, do you know how much he would have celebrated seeing his records in the majors?
Man,
do you know how much that would have meant to him? Do you know how much history that would have been changed? Matter of fact, Jamar, we would have been watching Sandlot talking about Josh Gibson instead of Babe Ruth, the Salt and the Swat.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how big that is.
The king of clout, or the Colossus of clout. You don't know the Colossus of clout?
The Colossus of clout? That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, we would have been talking about him in those ways. He would have been on those bubblegum cars.
He would have been the great
big league. Right. So we just that hurts my heart. Okay. So that's it. I'm not trying to make an alternate.
Yeah, I understand it. They just always wait too long, Like they just wait too long, man. They never should have done this, man.
But Teron, watch this though. Don't people get money for those records?
I don't know.
So,
you mean like his family, you mean?
No. I think players, when you make records and achievements, you get paid for that. That's not, you don't just make 10,000 points.
Oh, yeah. You get there's like certain stipulations or incentives is what they call them to actually do the.
And now I'm curious, is that going to provide monetary benefit for the Gibson or Satchel Paige or all those Negro Leaguers? Because it's more than just them. Yeah. So I'm just curious.
That's a good question. You're right. I wonder. Yeah, that'd be good.
I wonder if they've thought that far ahead about it.
They had to. You would think. Yeah, you're right. If they put that in there, it
says MLB baseball agreement prohibits incentives from being awarded based on statistical achievement.
Wow.
Well, about the Hall of Fame with baseball, does that include all pro or just Major League?
I believe it's just MLB Hall of Fame.
Hey, just think if they would have added Warren Moon stats from when he came over to the NFL, boy.
This is interesting. I got to go back to that because that look up the Golden Glove because I could have swore Mookie Betts got like 500,000 for that Gold Glove he got when he was in Boston.
I swear, I thought I saw something about that too.
So I'm like, hold on, what you talking? This is deep, man. I don't know. That's very deep.
Should completely change that rule to make it all professional. Period.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of records overseas too. And a lot of them Dominican records, them some serious fucking records.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They might be lying, Reg. You know how they be.
That's true. But I'm just saying, if it's pro, you know.
Japan too. Japan.
Well, what's their records over there?
Big baseball culture over there.
No, what we're saying is, Turan, is that you got some serious talent over in both of them places. What we're saying, serious talent.
Well, baseball has been around forever. It's like one of the oldest sports, so you just have the world talent everywhere.
1800s, I think.
Just like basketball, you feel me? If you good enough and you a pro, you go to the Pro Hall of Fame. It's not the NBA Hall of Fame. That's not what it is. It's the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Man, you know what? If that was a thing, I think we would know. It would give us a way more clearer understanding of the Lukas and the Jokic's, and you know what I'm saying, of how they come over here and they're just able to do what they're doing. Because and not to say that we don't get exposed to it, but honestly, I only see it during the USA Olympic run, you know. I don't see international ball. Like that's not something that
I was gonna say I think what would be cool is like breaking down like the different rules of the leagues, you know, like the Euro League has different rules than the NBA, which has different rules.
They times is wild too, ain't it? They times.
I think it's a smaller ball.
And then they times though. I think
the NBA right now is closer to the European League, however you look at it, than it's ever been. The way the rules is, and if you get a chance to watch this BJ Armstrong interview, he explains it perfectly. The shit that you allowed to do with the ball, you wasn't allowed to do that. That was
right. The carrying, you see the palming, all that, and I'm like, come on, man.
It's so bad. They wasn't.
It's in every game.
Wait, they took it when Iverson was doing it. They let him do it, and they brought it back. Right?
Iverson, it was egregious for Iverson too. I'm not saying
they didn't let him do it.
I say for about 26 years now, it's been like that.
Like you don't get no defensive three in the key, offensive three in the key no more. You don't get like any stupid over the back calls or just dumb fouls like that.
Yeah. Because like what was happening a lot of times when the European players were first coming over here, they was getting pushed around a lot. Because the game was different. You can do more aggressive things, you know, and all that fucking Euro step and all that shit was travel.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah. So. The step back three, travel.
Like hand checking and stuff like that was allowed.
Yeah. So it was a different game. That's really the biggest difference, more than anything.
What we got next in news?
Next, more baseball news. This one, it makes me so happy to see as a baseball fan. Like, thank the Lord, praise Jesus Christ. I don't know. All my prayers are answered right now. Angel Hernandez finally retires. God, that man has been trolling the league for too damn long. 20-minute mixtape on all his bad calls. Like, golly.
Yeah, that's
damn.
Oh, he's bad. Like, shit.
I mean, he made a name for himself for sure.
Willie Snake Eyes.
Man.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Hey.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
You can tell he need glasses. Look at him. He's squinting in the fucking picture.
Right.
Shit.
Man. Good riddance.
Damn.
Definitely like he can't see, though.
And to finish up, we got College Baseball World Series starting next week.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorite times of year. I always love and watch college baseball, especially the World Series.
I'm not going to front, man. I like the Little League World Series.
Yeah, I
like the Little League World Series too.
I can't say.
What'd you say, Reg?
I can't say both of them. I don't like either one of them, but both of those shows y'all just said, you can see MLB talent in them clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
When it comes to that pitching talent, man, It's something else.
And that's kind of goes along with what I was saying earlier. College baseball players should force their hand on that shit. Why should y'all get nothing?
Yeah.
They don't get nothing?
Not compared to
MLB?
football and basketball players.
Until they get to the league and start getting paid more.
I mean, yeah.
So,
but you know,
so
that's
they not even
serious crime, bro.
You got like gymnasts getting paid big money, and they ain't getting nothing like that.
I mean, it just depends. Like in baseball, it's so hard to make a name for yourself because it's such a team sport, you know. So you have to either be a really phenomenal hitter and hit home runs,
or a pitcher,
or be a phenomenal pitcher and strike people out.
Man, can I say something that's kind of sad? I gotta just bring this up because it's been on my thoughts. Okay, so you see how we celebrating these kids for doing this. You go to the Little League World Series, you go to the College World Series to get to what? The pros, the majors, the big leagues, right? Mm-hmm. Now think about the opposite sex of women who commit the same time, the same energy, the same work ethic to the Little League World Series and the College World Series, the same everything, and then it stops.
Yeah.
Like you go no further. But
it ain't been fair for a minute, yeah.
Well, you got a point in a way.
But now you can watch the majors on TV. You could be an analyst, maybe. You could be a reporter on the sideline, but you can't play.
No, they got it. Don't they? Do they got Olympics like for the softball team?
Yeah, the Olympics.
Like USA.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's all they got. Yeah, that's all they got.
That's
The
no
USA team.
Right,
it's nowhere close.
You know what I mean? But
they got the US team. That's it.
I was gonna say they softball team this week, but they don't have a professional softball league, so that is weak.
Which is shocking though, man. With all the college softball teams, female teams though, man, they be getting it in. The Oklahomas. They say, man, if you be watching that, then like it go hard, man.
But think about it.
I'm
How you gonna market that? How you gonna market that? There's no way.
I don't know. I'm just saying they go hard though during the World Series of college girls though.
Think about it.
We didn't watch it. Hey, we didn't watch it the last 3 years. When they come on, me and my wife, ESPN, the girls, anyway, we've been watching the last 3 years.
No. Think about the WNBA. I like college women's basketball. It's a good product. The WNBA is not all like that. Same situation.
You're right. Because college girls, but I'm just saying, you're right. But college girls, every time they still come up, we watching it.
Yeah, but the WNBA coming up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know it's coming up, but what I'm saying is how can.
But look how long it took, though.
Well, so
they never tried.
If you want that argument, Reg, we can make the same argument that the MLB could easily support the women's softball professional league, just like the NBA does.
But they didn't even try. Was the NBA not? When they brought the NBA in, was the NBA always good? Was they struggling before? Like we was watching it like before our time.
I don't know. There's been times when the NBA, like when it first became a professional league, it struggled to get viewers. There's always been teams that
they're just talking about it. They were struggling big time. Like
offer certain
Magic
things.
And Bird save the league.
Like the Pistons this year, they were offering fucking free tickets for Wingstop orders. Like,
you know, like if you knew somebody back in the day, if you knew somebody, man, like especially like when it first started, like if you was a white plumber and knew somebody that was, you know what I'm saying, that had a little bit of money, you was able to go get on the team. Honestly.
Oh wow.
There's no marketing for that at all. Not softball.
They were saying they struggled big time back then. That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about pro league. Just imagine 20 women's professional.
You saying that now? That's because they never tried it though. If they would have tried it, at least I think it, you know what I'm saying? They never tried. Like
I think there could be a market for it.
Them girls be playing with passion, man. Them college softball girls, man. And the way they be pitching.
Softball's harder than baseball.
It is, but ain't no way that nobody going to listen. Think about what y'all saying.
But I think it could be more exciting than baseball games. You know, like baseball right now is trying to change the rules to make it more exciting.
Watching paint dry is better than watching baseball. So what you think softball gonna be?
We got five. We got one out of every five.
It's not that I don't like it. It's boring.
Hey, we got one out of every 4 or 5 people saying they're watching. Then we good.
Listen, we cannot be in denial of the fact that baseball is on the decline.
That depends who you talk to.
Numbers.
Even if they
what numbers are we looking at? Are we looking at viewership or are we looking at stadium numbers? Because stadiums have been filled up all season long already.
This is viewership. It's going down. It's not America's most popular sport no more.
I'll agree with that because I mean viewer numbers are down, but like I said, the stadium numbers are still up.
Listen, was baseball originally America's most popular sport?
Yeah,
but that was because of the fact that.
But it ain't.
It was back then. It was American families getting out and going to the games, and the games were affordable. And I mean, it played, and the kids in the community constantly played, and it was little league baseball teams like multiple, like everywhere, and also our kids did. So the sport is still popular. It's just like it's almost like NASCAR. NASCAR sucks watching on TV. Now you go to a damn. You go to one of the things. The stadium is loaded. Like and outside, everybody else tailgating and all this other shit, and it's a huge event.
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, in the middle, there's people tailgating. In the middle of the field, people tailgating while the race is going on.
NASCAR is huge.
And the fact if they just would have gave them a chance, like brought a couple teams, like did a little trial run with 6 teams or something like that for the women, something. You know, like they do the WNBA. That's all. Man, you see how fast some girls be doing that at softball underhand? Like, man, they should have did
that's
something.
What I'm saying. I think it could have been. It could be.
It could have been like
right now.
And then they would have been working even harder. Like after that, you get they got to go be which is not bad because some of them might go for that lawyer and doctors and all that other stuff because they know it's nothing after softball. You know when they playing softball, so they take advantage of their scholarship. But they should have done.
Nobody say in their life they want to be a professional softball player
because it never was no.
It don't exist, man.
Right,
it don't exist.
Reggie, what's in that blunt, man?
That's the point you're trying to make, man. I'm shocked they never. The fact that they never tried, I'm shocked that they never did it.
Y'all smoking something I'm not smoking because ain't no.
I'm not smoking. We really smoking. They've been holding women back for the longest. That's all that is.
No, that sport is holding back. This already a boring.
How that sport holding back when the softball is like if you watch softball, if you watch them World Series, they be going hard.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. This is crazy.
Hey, it's your opinion. Nobody can convince you don't like it. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying that I don't like it. It's just,
but it's nothing wrong if you don't. You know, we all get different opinions. That's what we have the debate for.
What you think bringing another sport that's not even invented is going to do? That's not.
I understand that. What I'm saying, I'm shocked they never tried to bring like softball to the major, like had their own little thing. I'm cool with it not happening now. I'm saying I'm shocked they never tried.
During World War II, the women did play baseball.
Yeah.
That movie was the most popular sport in the world at the moment. So
that's a good movie too.
Especially some of them catchers, they be looking kind of thick. But
right, yeah, you be looking at that, right? I don't look at that. You know what I'm saying? I can't look at that. Wifey, you ain't hear that, right?
Right. Next time.
While we still in news, revenue sharing, the NCAA has come into agreement, whether it was passed through some type of law, but they're now going to be doing revenue sharing in college football, which was what the whole fight about players being paid. So everything was originally
what was it like? The Power 5. The Power 5 schools are going to start paying the players.
Yeah, it's going all the way back to and they talking about going all the way back to 2016. How that worked though?
I don't know if you
statute of limitations.
Because they said all the way back to 2016. Like, how do that work? People who was there get some money, like they owe money or something.
No, that's making sure all them old ass dudes Reggie been fussing about can still get paid. Them dudes who've been in college 9 years.
Oh, they still even though they out. So they saying even though they out, people who from 2016 can get paid from the school. What would they get paid from? Like, that's what I don't understand when they talk about all the way back. It goes to, you know what I'm saying, all the way 2016. What do they even mean by that?
What is everybody going to get a cut, or is like
probably a portion of that revenue sharing that they're getting with the networks?
So that's what I'm saying. They will owe them people money,
right?
That's the
case, then that's going to be a nice amount of money.
That would have sounded like to me when I heard. I'm like, they must owe people. They said all the way back to 2016, which means y'all might. If you were somebody with a name, then you gonna get a cut.
Wow. They could get, because they replay old games on ESPN. Like, 7 and
stuff
8
like
and
that.
shit
Okay,
like that.
yeah. I
So they could get royalties for
You're right.
every
That's what's gonna
gameplay
happen.
on
That's what's gonna
TV or
get.
That's
whatever.
not going to be fair. Then that's not going to be fair. If
Like
that's what they're going to do, that's not fair. Because if you're going to give them royalties from then don't play no games previous from 2016. Because on top of the fact that you didn't
I
make
agree
all
with
the
that.
motherfucking bread, you still making bread and you're not paying me, but you paying these motherfuckers. Fuck that. So I don't like that. I don't like that. But I think what it sounds like to me though, it sounds
I
like
don't know.
it sounds like the suit was filed from 2016. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, probably you had to. That's what I'm thinking.
Because
They
I can't
only
see
go
you
back
just
to them.
paying them and be like, oh, Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, fuck you.
Fuck everybody
You know what I mean?
else.
Right.
But that's what it's saying though. From what it's saying, going
Reggie
back.
Bush.
So imagine if you was somebody, if the number one player, the top player in 2015, you ain't getting nothing.
Wow.
Well,
Shit,
it's
right.
if you're going to do revenue sharing, what it is that, if what I heard, what I'm hearing right is that it doesn't matter how great or ungreat you were. If
Right.
you played on a Power 5 school during that time, you get a check.
Okay.
No matter what your statistical achievements was, how much they ate off you, whatever the case,
You get a check.
That's
Yeah.
almost
Well, what
fair.
is the check for? Like specifically, like is it the games
Just
you
showing
play?
whatever
Is
they
it
made, that whatever the school made, like the players get a percentage
Yeah.
of that.
So like ticket sales,
Yeah.
like
All
rent,
that.
like
Yeah, the
And then it's
jerseys, all
distributed
that.
evenly. It's distributed evenly, which it should be. I don't want NIL. I'd rather do this. I'd rather the players sit there, get a cut. Let's get all these agents and all these other
So
funky
that might be some.
people.
That might be some good money though, because you figure if you made some millions, you know what I'm saying? Even a little percentage though, them players should
That's
get
true, though.
a
But
nice check.
I don't want nobody counting my motherfucking money for me. You feel me? I don't want them telling me how much my shit is. I don't want that. Especially, I'm speaking from the player's point of view. Think about it. Say you got an NIL deal. Say you did either one of them two players we see right there on that screen, right? And somebody tell you that shit. Nah, let me get my 3 million,
viewers,
bro.
Quinn viewers?
You
well,
feel me?
so
It's gonna be
but
rough.
it's not either or, it's both though. You can get your NIL
okay.
and
Well,
you
that's
can get your
cool.
revenue
Yeah.
share, right?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just saying my
no,
personal
yeah.
opinion.
Oh yeah.
My
Your
personal
NIL ain't going
opinion,
away.
Yeah,
Your
my
NIL ain't
personal
going away.
opinion. My
Run that
personal opinion.
Not
I
yet.
I like this, and what the whole fight was
Because
about. Was about all
now,
the schools making this money off the players.
right now the schools
And
are actually paying out based off
yeah, now the
names.
schools are paying out, and I'd rather. And I know it sounds selfish and it's messed up, but I'd rather go to this model, and then with the chaos and the trap that we're going down with this NIL and everything else. I'd rather go with the revenue sharing, which this direction than with NIL.
I mean, I think it makes more sense than NIL.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to know if they apologize to Terrell Pryor since they gave Reggie Bush his stuff back. Like, I really want to know now. Like, man, he got in trouble for them tattoos and stuff, man. Like, that was dumb.
Yeah.
They should.
And Jameis Winston getting that. What's Jameis Winston get the crab legs or something like that?
Well, no, he stole that, man. That's
he
different.
need to hold that punishment.
He
Even
ain't
on the
steal it, did he?
fan.
Didn't she give it to him for the low? Or he stole it? That's what happened?
He stole them.
No, yeah, I think he stole them, but he tried to say she hooked him up, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh,
I think he stole that shit.
I wouldn't be shocked, man. Top players, man, when they first come in, especially the ones who everybody don't come in with no money back then. So he could have.
Yeah.
Cats be starving in college, man.
Some of them do, but if you the man and you starving, you a damn fool.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been starving. You're right. He shouldn't have had to steal that. Not being a quarterback, like he definitely shouldn't have.
I would have sent the
That's
first
why-
to do that shit.
Peter Wart got cheated out of a Heisman because he got the hook up at I think it was Macy's back in the day. He was gonna get that Heisman that year.
Oh yeah, no way he shouldn't have won that, man. He definitely should have won that.
I remember that.
Next up, I believe somebody got some Coach Prime news. They told us. They promised us.
Oh yeah, I know it's good.
Yeah.
I know it's good news.
Well, I don't
Team
know.
Prime, baby. Let's hear this
Okay,
news.
so word on the street. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be in the hood sometimes, right?
Allegedly, is it allegedly?
Rumor has it.
Yeah. Word on the street, right? I'm doing the Birdman rub.
We're gonna say allegedly.
Allegedly, word on the street is.
All right.
Okay, so Coach Prime loves Colorado, right? He loves Colorado, loves the people, loves the climate, and he loves the money. Okay?
The climate,
school, and the money.
all right.
third one's the money. So there is a certain SEC school that is about to make a run at him to poach him from those three things to bring him to their school as their head football coach, man. And I would not have. When I heard it, I was like,
"In the SEC."
Yeah, and I'm like, hold up, wait. This ain't making sense. But then they kind of laid it out about what Colorado really offered him, and they seen the money that Colorado generated, and they could offer him more, a lot more. And he's always said he's not going to the pros.
Would they have to buy him out?
They don't care.
Okay. No, I'm asking. They have to buy him out, right?
Yeah, they want to take him now, and I think he just signed a contract 2 years ago.
Yeah, sounds like LSU.
I can see LSU.
Well, I kind of wanted to say, but then I'm like, what if somebody else?
If it's LSU though, I'll go to LSU though.
I say,
listen, he got
LSU or Florida.
Florida ain't in the SEC though.
Oh, Arkansas is desperate enough to do it.
I wouldn't go to Arkansas.
And rich enough to do it.
Yep.
I wouldn't go to Arkansas. I wouldn't go to Arkansas.
Well, that's what I thought too. Reg,
he's gonna fail. He's gonna fail. He go there.
No. Don't think about it from a win or lose perspective. Think about the things I just mentioned to you.
Oh, the money.
They got one of the best. They have one of the best facilities.
Yes.
In the whole SEC.
Fan base is ridiculous.
Fan base is ridiculous.
Yes, because Jerry Jones paid for it all.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And the most important.
I'm about to go YouTube the facility now. I didn't even know that.
Jerry Jones is like a top donor, man. He don't play around.
Arkansas? Dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they loaded, bro. They're loaded. The school
I didn't know they had the top in the dang. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
I want to
see when the rumor mill hit the ticker on ESPN. I want to see when it hit on Fox News. I'm watching, and I'm
y'all heard it. Hey, y'all heard it on AAA Sports.
First, I'm so excited.
Y'all know.
First.
I don't know if we first, but y'all heard it. Y'all heard it.
I want to hear.
If it don't happen, you ain't hear shit here.
You ain't hearing nothing. Hey, you ain't hearing nothing. If it didn't happen, if no news come out of this,
it didn't happen. Take that deal.
Take the triple out the sports. Yeah, if you want,
if he wants to win, be considered a winning coach, he has a better chance where he's at compared to going to Arkansas. And the reason why, if he goes to Arkansas, we already know. You got Alabama breathing down your motherfucking throat. You got LSU. You ain't getting none of the recruits that come to that fucking conference. None of them.
But wait. Remember, that's the old model. Now we're in the NIL motto. And the Arkansas alumni is some of the richest motherfuckers out there. It's a loaded alumni
Tennessee,
base.
Kentucky. Man,
they don't got Jerry Jones money.
They got Arkansas, like Texas and Texas A&M,
Georgia.
Donors.
Man, listen. Y'all trying to set him up for motherfucking failure, bro.
No, what I want to see is I'm more excited about what Jamar has to say if this actually happens than anything else, because I'm just so excited about what's going to happen. This is going to be so amazing. So I'm just because I'm not trying to say anything that he would say anything bad, but it'd be like he would have to hold a press conference to give a reason as to why he pretty much uprooted and did, you know what I'm saying? He was it who's that white guy, the old LSU coach, then he went to the Dolphins, then he went back to Nick Saban. Yeah, he basically pulled a Nick Saban, except for the pro part. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just signed the contract, but all of a sudden you like, hey, this ain't it. Even though you on the front, you saying, oh, y'all, we love the Dolphins and it's Miami football and it's this and that to the day we die. Oh my gosh. And then next thing you know, you out the door in the back, on a private jet flying to Tuscaloosa.
I like it, but man, we go to one of the Florida schools.
Yeah, I think it becomes possible if they have another 5-7, 6 or 6-7 or whatever case type of season. I feel that as much as Colorado loves the money that he's generating for them and that community around, I think they'd hate to see him go. But it also, they made their money, and then they can try to go from there and hire somebody else.
Yeah,
They kind of get rid of having to try to keep them around and explain keeping them around, even though they're not improving.
Yeah.
And
when if Colorado don't win this year, man, they ain't going. It's just a wrap for that.
It's a way for Colorado to get out of it.
They only got him 3 more games than last year. I think they got him winning.
What I'm saying, if they don't have a good season, man, you just got to say forget it, man. Colorado just saying. I understand it takes time, but I can't see him staying there though. So
I'm saying, man, that's what the word on the street is.
Man, who want to go there? Who want to go in that cold, man?
Man, he only been there 2 seconds. If he can pull off a good 8-win season, it's a
right. You don't need that. It's possible, but man,
going to Arkansas, listen, he is fucking doomed if he go there. Just look how high the odds is stacked against him in that conference. You can't really say for sure what team Arkansas is better than in that conference. You can't really say that because it's not really nobody.
Man, you got people like you got Missouri that came up in there and did what they doing. So I mean, be like you said with the transfer portal and all that, you never know, man. Missouri shouldn't be balling with these teams in the SEC like that.
Missouri is kicking butt,
man.
And I don't want to hear this the first year because when they first came in, when they had some other years too when they was doing good. And
they had them years back then with old boy from the was there.
Yeah, Brad Smith.
They brought was the head coach. Arkansas had a couple good years under the hell is his name? He's at Illinois now.
They had McFadden, right?
Yeah, what's his name? McFadden, and then they got old boy that's coaching at Illinois now.
Arkansas used to be at Wisconsin. Was nice, man. When McFadden was there, oh my goodness,
he was nice.
Him and the other running back. Who was the other running back? They had a double running back.
Two or three.
They had two together. McFadden and they had a 1-2 punch. I can't think of the other dude's name.
But I can't remember no other time in history, well, in my life, that they ever been anything.
All right, let's anybody got anything else?
Didn't Ryan Mallett go there?
Ryan Mallett did go there. Then he transferred.
Yeah, he went there. He went there, for a little bit.
Real quick, while we got Prime on the line, they resurfaced Shiloh is being sued for like $13 million or something like that for beating up a security guard. Like in 20, I think like it was some years ago. But now he's being sued for $13 million, and he's supposed to be filing bankruptcy.
Shiloh?
Yeah, talking about he ain't got it. It's like,
so he didn't serve. Did he serve any kind of? Did he get arrested or anything, or is it they just saying it's like allegedly, or is this a real thing?
It happened. It's on videotape and everything.
Oh wow!
Wait a minute.
Why did he go to jail?
The dude was a security guard, or was he under? Like, was he?
He was a security guard. Yeah, they had the footage on everything on.
I don't understand how you go from assault to just suing. You know that's normally something you would go to jail for.
Wait a minute. I got two questions. Number one, if you a security guard, what the fuck are you doing getting beat up by a kid? That's number one. And number two, which should easily be number one, who have you ever heard in your motherfucking life that beat somebody up and got sued for $13 million? People get beat up all the time. They get like 40,000.
Yeah, that's
you sue high, you settle low.
So
you gotta take the number up there.
That's my point. So why the fuck would he go out here and file bankruptcy? You're not paying nobody.
Then he got the footage.
People die and get less than that. People do 30 years in prison.
Man, that dude to take $100,000 easy. That dude to take $100,000 easy.
The judge is gonna grant it $100,000 at max, easy.
Because if he ain't go to jail, he want $100,000, man.
I ain't never seen nobody get their ass knocked out for $13 million except for a box.
That's shallow right there.
That's what the cameras say.
That don't look like it. Man,
that's
just like the other brother.
Because Shallow's walking away from him.
What the heck?
Yeah, that's phony as heck, man. You can't even tell nothing on that. If he lost, he lost. But that video terrible. If they got another angle, it's gonna go to.
I was just about to be like, hey, where the other angle go?
Because he was leaving, like he was trying to walk away. Yeah, he wasn't aggressive.
Do you see the date on that? 2015.
Was how old?
So you got your ass whooped by.
I think he was in high school.
This is bogus as fuck.
Man, why he wait so long? There's no way they got this. Like he ain't Diddy. Like dude, could he buy? You know they ain't buy that. I know they ain't offer like 20 grand for the film. I'm saying like he ain't get the film. Like how the heck this just now coming out?
Man, if that'd have been me, Charlotte would have whooped my ass.
Dude, the fact that he was in high school, Dion ain't buy that film, man. Come on now, how does this now coming out?
Bro, Charlotte would have whooped my ass. I'd have been thrown up against the glass. I'd have been on the ground like, oh, get off me, get off.
Because how old is he right now? He been in college what, 4 years?
He had to be like 4 or 5 years. He been in college a long time.
Don't matter. He still wasn't no more than 16 years.
That's old. 9 years. Yeah, right.
Got dated by a 16-year-old. If you can commit a crime when you were a teenager, right?
Can you even sue a 16-year-old? It got to go from that. You can't.
Right. It's on his father. That's number one. But if you can't really go to jail when you that age, what makes you think that you can sue a motherfucker?
Right. That's weird, man.
You can't do that. That's not the law.
I gotta go look into that. There's no way.
You can't go to jail at that age.
You can, but who's suing?
This is what I'm saying. You can be tried as an adult, but what I'm saying to you is this: if you get tried as a child for any crime, if you commit any crime when you were a child, like I have a criminal record when I was a child. The day I turned 18, that shit was over with. So how the fuck can you backdate getting your ass whooped by a fucking kid?
Hey, dude must have that film must have got out and dude got mad and said, man, I'm suing, man. He ain't want nobody.
He got embarrassed.
He ain't want nobody to know that, man.
But you don't really see what happened. All you see is,
Yeah, man, but still, how that just now, man, somebody, man, one of his dudes. Hey, what was that movie? Hey, what was that movie? Was that when he was like Kane? When dude was getting beat up on tape? And he got mad and he sent the tape to the cops.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Society.
Oh man, so one of his dudes must got the film. Was like, man, he whooping hey man. Got mad. It's like, all right, I'm gonna show him. Got sent the film to TMZ. Oh man, that's what happened.
Either way, it's messed up.
I would have did it too if I was him though. If I'd have got my ass whooped by him and I seen him make some money, I would have tried that same shit though.
Oh man!
Can I ask, when did he file for bankruptcy? Did he do it back? Did he do it?
No, he filed for bankruptcy just recently.
Why?
Because he probably was going to. Well, you got to protect yourself, and you probably might lose a lawsuit to come out of some type of money. You got to protect your ass.
So he filed bankruptcy. That's bankruptcy gonna pay it.
You say what?
Who gonna pay it? Like, since he filed bankruptcy, like I don't like, because you still keeping your money.
Nobody.
Listen. The money
you can't get sued in
his pocket right now. He has enough money to pay a lawsuit. Ain't no judge gonna grant him no $13 million. It don't.
Not even $1 million. Why are you granting $1 million for getting beat up by a 15-year-old, 16-year-old? We ain't granting nobody no $1 million.
He could pay. If
Oprah got a son, yeah, all right, I see it. And Oprah is Oprah right now. That's the only way, man.
Oh, Bill Gates.
Oprah had a son of Bill Gates. Some of them people beating you up. Yeah, I understand it, but come on, man.
Yeah.
Because even though that's Dion's son, you had to know. You couldn't have known. That's what I'm thinking too, though. Maybe he ain't, man. Well, that's high school, right? They had to be at the school, so you know whose son that is. Then, so I don't know how that ain't come out. How that ain't been come out.
He should have sued his dad.
Man, Dion might have paid for that, damn man. How that ain't get out?
Yeah.
Like, how that don't get out?
Do you believe now?
Man, he might have, man. How that don't get out?
Let's jump into this NBA.
Oh, it's going down.
First, we got to talk about how the NBA finalized $2.6 billion deal with NBC. I don't know if I like it. No, 2.6.
These guys getting paid, man.
As long as they don't keep putting that shit on Peacock, I'm straight.
I mean, that is Peacock.
I know, but I don't want to pay for that. So
yeah, I don't watch the Peacock games either. But Bally's, to be honest with you, that's how I watch. Oh, go ahead.
No, my bad. I was saying I got Peacock and don't even use it, but pay for it like a dummy.
I don't pay for that, boy. I had it when they said pay. I said I'm good.
No, I was gonna say I watched the Cavs on Bally's because that's where most of the teams are moving to now.
Yeah,
they left the NBA League Pass.
What's Bally? You said Bally. What's that?
BALLYS. Bally's. Bally's Sports. Yeah, it's a network, and like the Memphis Grizzlies on it, the Orlando Magic are on it, the Miami Heat are on it, the Cleveland Cavs are on it. It's like certain teams.
Yeah, I never heard of that. Okay.
So I get to watching because I got Bally's. It's pretty dope. because those announcers kind of like allowed to say what they want. You know what I'm saying? So like they just be talking crazy shit, man. You say that on TV, but it's not national TV. It's a
but
cable
you know it's crazy. I think I seen that on my IPTV Sports. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of, I be seeing Bali. I never knew what it was though, but I be seeing Bali Sports or something like that on that. Like, you know.
Yeah, it's just like the league pass, but it's like, you know, it's more region. I don't know how to say it. It's not you know what I mean? It's not the same. It's different, but it's still the same.
Okay.
I know a lot of people are upset. They're wondering if they're going to keep their TNT post game, pre game, and halftime shows.
I don't know if they're getting rid of the crew. So this their last year. So
yeah, I don't know if I missed that or not. To be honest with you,
that's probably why they're getting rid of them though too. Like, I'm guessing they might be getting rid of that.
Yeah, maybe NBC was like, we want some younger meat.
Because they getting rid of Shaq and all them. So
yeah,
and they were saying, I thought they said Ernie the one. I thought he was going to NBC or something like that. They were saying something like he going somewhere.
But then Adam Silver, didn't he say last week that they staying together? Like he's not breaking anybody else. So I don't.
He said he ain't breaking them up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what that meant. So maybe that's I don't know. Maybe NBC gonna take over what TNT was doing and try to, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I don't know.
Sugar free.
Next, we got some coaches to talk about. We'll start with Ty Lue, $70 million extension. He'll be with the Clippers, 28 and 20.
I'll give him cats
You
for that. Even though he should have
money,
came
Lou.
to the Cavs, motherfucker. I'm sorry.
Get that money, Lou.
I respect it. I like that he got the money, but see, I just don't understand how people judge coaches in the NBA. Like, okay, so for example, he getting a $78 million. That's fine with me. I'm glad the brother got it. They didn't win no championship or nothing like that. There's other coaches.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah, I feel you.
That just had the same kind of season he did, and they got fired. I don't get it. It's weird.
Yep.
Man, the problem is that there's no way the Bucks coach should have got fired.
I tell you the difference.
But look,
I tell you the difference.
They keep getting new coaches. That's on them.
Relationship with the owner is the biggest difference of everything that you just said, Reggie.
Yeah, that's right.
Gotta be.
Go ahead. Why you think the dude from why you think the Cowboys coach, man? He know what he doing, man. Like, that's why Jerry keep giving him shot after shot, man. Like people talk about him like Jerry running team. Yeah, he don't care. Let Jerry run it. He getting his money still coaching the Cowboys. Like, that's why they should have, like, that's what he doing. He know what they doing. He keeping that relationship with Jerry.
Smart move.
We got the Wizards naming their head coach Brian Keefe.
Who's that?
He got a tough job.
Brian who?
Brian Keefe.
Oh crap! That's Keith Sweat and Brian McKnight having a baby together.
Wait,
I
what?
wish him the best, but if I'm betting,
You said Brian Keefe, Brian McKnight and Keith Sweat, baby having a baby together. I guess.
What'd you say, Reg?
He got to be black. Yeah, I bet he black.
I wish him the
Nope,
best.
he's white, bro.
What?
Isn't he a former player?
16-year NBA coaching
I
career.
remember the name sound familiar, but I don't recall.
Me neither. Brian Keefe.
I think he's a big man.
Brooklyn 20, 21, 23, Oklahoma City 19 to 20, and 07 to 14. Los Angeles, it doesn't say Clippers or Lakers, 2016 to 2019. New York 2014, 2016.
Well, it don't matter. Like I said, 2 years he's gonna get fired.
I was just about to say that. Kyle Kuzma go get him fired.
Mm-hmm. No, Poole.
Both. It's gonna be a dynamic.
No,
duo.
I don't think Poole gonna stick around, man. He's I think he's gonna get booted out of Washington very soon. I think he's already kind of wore out his welcome.
He has, but what are you gonna get for him?
I don't think they care.
You know, get a nickel on a dollar for him.
I'm just being honest, man. But you know,
me too.
Yeah, he's still gonna get fired.
Mm-hmm.
And the talk right now is that JJ Redick is the most likely candidate for the Lakers to become head coach.
I don't like that. You know why I don't like that? Because he dick rolled his way to that job. I'm a LeBron James fan, but he literally dick rolled until he got that job. Because They know that Bron gonna get his way 100%. It's weird. What
I don't know.
qualifications does he have?
What you got to say?
I mean, he played in the NBA for a long time.
There's a lot of people that did.
But 13 seasons.
I don't know how he gonna do, but I like his takes when he be on. You know what I'm saying? I like J.J. Redick. You know what he be talking about, but I don't know how he gonna be as a coach.
Next season, first round, Lakers gone if they make the playoffs. 9th seed at best.
And I think they did the same with Bill Walton. Like they just kind of threw him up there. Not Bill Walton, Luke Walton. I'm sorry, I said Bill Walton. Rest in peace. Luke Walton, man, like never having any coaching experience, and this made him a head coach just to see what would happen because he had a relationship with Jenny Buss. So
2 years.
Yeah, I don't know.
What you say? 2 years again?
You
say 2 years again?
Unless he keeps dick riding.
I say 2. No, because you know what? That ain't gonna work. You know why? Because Father Time is gonna get Bron. Is knocking on his door real hard now. 2 years, he gone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I like him as a coach. I mean, I like him as an analyst. I like him around the NBA for the sure fact that he's a younger analyst in the NBA. He's had 13 seasons, like you said. He knows the game. So I think he should kind of ride that wave a little bit longer. I mean, his podcast has taken off. He has big names on his podcast. I don't know.
He's got. I don't know. I think he should go for it, man. I think if they come calling, if they stupid enough to call me and say, "Hey, we want you to be our coach,"
going for it.
You best believe I'm taking the job too.
Because you always he gonna always he gonna keep the podcast gonna be there. Oh, that's gonna be there.
That's a good job.
I'm taking that shot.
First job. Think about what he's taking on here. Okay, so what are you gonna do with Anthony Davis? What are you gonna do with Bronny? What are you gonna do with LeBron?
Man, Bronny ain't going to no Lakers.
I mean, that's the talk.
What you gonna do if he forces the issue? What you gonna do?
Well, it depends, man.
Well, you JJ Redick, you gonna take it because you already got a podcast with the dude, so you kind of stuck with it.
That's a rough job.
It is. It is rough. It is not easy. Did you see the Showtime Lakers show? Did you see what Pat Riley went through? Did you see that series? Huh? He was crying in the bathtub. So it's stressful. Okay, but he a champion.
Right, but he had the pieces. He got old pieces.
Hold up, what?
He is working with old pieces.
How is he working with? It's only one old piece.
Who?
Just LeBron.
And who else?
That's it.
Anthony Davis' knees are 80. His ankles are 90.
He is. Oh my god.
He's older than me and you.
He is not that old. Stop it.
Listen, you wouldn't want that as your first job. You wouldn't want that, bro. That's not.
I'm telling you, if they dumb enough to call, you are going to answer. JJ Redick understands these things. We all do. I don't know why you don't.
Yeah, he is still not pretty young, but I mean he's not young, but he's not old man status. But he played like an old ass man. He only 31.
Man, he's 80.
No, he's 41. Oh, you talking about Anthony Davis?
Anthony Davis is 31.
Oh, yeah. Nah, Anthony Davis is 96 years old. I don't care what none of y'all say.
Can't say he look like Kareem, but Kareem at the end of his career.
He got Kareem knees right now. That like I said,
no,
man,
he does not.
Listen, JJ Redick, I think that I feel what you're saying, bro. I feel that, person offer you a job like that, you gotta take it. I can get that point. But what I'm saying is it's a setup for failure. Because
no, it's not.
That team is on the decline.
No, they're not. They were just in the playoffs. Golden State didn't make the playoffs.
But look who you comparing them to.
Golden State just won the championship last year. What are you talking about?
No, 2 or 3 years ago they won.
Regardless, you know what I'm talking about.
But he wasn't. He wasn't the coach. He's going to fail. You know he's going to fail, and it's going to be because.
But if they make the playoffs again, is that a fail? I mean,
no, bro, listen,
they ain't making it.
I can agree with Reggie, but not Reggie's reasoning, all of his reasonings, but in a sense where he's right, where it's a setup for failure because if it doesn't work, they're gonna blame you.
He's gonna be the
even
first.
Even if it works, the minute LeBron leaves, they getting rid of. The minute LeBron retires, they getting rid of you anyways and starting over.
Right.
Look what Ty Lue had to go through.
He's 40 years old.
No, I don't think he cared. I'm taking it.
I mean, I would
not
once in a lifetime opportunity, but
not if I'm him. I'm not. Now, if it's one of us, of course, now, or if he needed the money and got to, settle some gambling debts or some shit like that. Yeah, but bro, that is one of the toughest jobs in the world. Did you see how fast dude got up out of there? The last coach that they had?
Darvin Ham?
Right. Is that Darvin Ham's fault because of that lineup? No. So what you think? The Lakers ain't getting no better; they're getting worse.
Nah, they're getting better.
Darvin did make some coaching mistakes. Darvin Ham did make some coaching mistakes, man.
Not 40.
He had some lineup mismatches, whether it's his fault or not for guys being hurt. But Darvin Ham is not like totally to escape it without taking some type of blame or having to take some type of credibility for it. And everybody like, yeah, but he had them in the playoffs. Man, they was playing as a play-in team. And bro, you got the cheat code. You have LeBron James. At the very minimum, you should be in the playoffs or close to the finals.
Nah, that's not how it works, because now, granted, if D'Angelo Russell played like he played in the playoffs towards the end of the season, they probably would have. Yeah. But they had no guard play. That was a big issue. So, I mean, LeBron can only do so much. AD was playing lights out, if you guys don't recall it.
Y'all memory is short. Do y'all not remember
AD
the
is
year
empty
before?
Calories.
Listen, 2 years in a row, the same exact fucking thing happened. You had to play the Denver Nuggets, and you got your ass cooked.
Bad matchup.
Right. You can't stop Jokic. You can't. Anthony Davis can't stop him. He can't fucking stop him. So what you gonna do? All of a sudden, Murray turns into a fucking superstar.
No. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I hear something. Hold on. Wait. Is Denver in the playoffs now?
What does that have to do?
Wait. Just answer the question. Watch this. Just watch this. Answer the question. Is Denver in the playoffs now?
Is the Lakers in the playoffs now?
There we go. See, you can't play along. All you gotta do is answer the fucking question.
No, because
they're not right. Watch this. No, I'm watching. I'm staying on top of. Just listen. Shit.
The Lakers are sorry.
Listen, Denver's not in the playoffs anymore because they met their match. So if Minnesota or whatever other team becomes that anti-Denver team, right? If you're the Lakers, you want to avoid that fucking seed.
Listen,
and you can do that
one from your
if
book.
you have the talent on your team to avoid
you just say Golden State? Didn't you say Golden State just won a championship last year? Well, I'm going to tell you what you told me. Didn't Denver just win a championship last year?
I'm going to ignore your argument like you just did mine.
The Lakers are not getting no better. They're getting older. Father Time is the undisputed
the Lakers organization. Okay, listen. To be fair,
undisputed.
The Lakers organization and all of this. The Lakers organization really doesn't care about winning another championship. They keeping those two big names because of viewership and because of the contracts they have for whatever TV deal that they have and whatnot. They need big names to sell out that arena and everything else. Because if they did, the one guy who has escaped all criticism is the GM, Kobe's old agent. Can't think of his name. He's gone and escaped no criticism whatsoever. They've known for a while that Anthony Davis probably should have been traded while he had some value to him. And they known for a while that if they wanted to, they could have traded LeBron, but they don't because they're more to them because of their names than the actual gameplay or building a championship team around them. The Lakers aren't trying to win a chip.
I think you're being too mean. I just think you guys are mean.
No, we just don't think that the Lakers have a chance in hell.
What if it's not all that? What if they actually got relationships with these people? What if they have friends with their families? They eat at each other's houses. What if their kids go to school together? And what if they actually have a relationship to say, you know what? Because you sacrificed whatever to come here, you did whatever. I'm not gonna trade you. I'm gonna treat you.
Niggas ain't sacrifice. Some niggas sacrifice niggas to play together. They kicked other people who had relationships out.
But obviously those relationships soured. I'm just saying, what if it's not all just okay? Well, they're bringing the revenue in, and we need this and we need that. What if it's actually relationships that keep these things together?
Let me tell you why it's not that. Because don't nobody's pocketbook get filled with fucking love and relationship. Like that's just
not true.
I mean,
love and hip hop. What's that?
Ratchet
What's
TV.
that? It's still love and relationships. Love and relationships are the biggest
destroying
shows.
relationships more so than the relationship.
A little scrappy in them. That's what it is.
I mean,
bugging.
I think it could be. I think it could be, but
and Toronto's are right. That's why he ain't say nothing.
But it's a business at the end of the day. Like, I'm not gonna make decisions that is gonna hurt my pockets at the end of the day.
Man, listen, I don't even know how you like AD soft brittle
We
ass.
got it. Listen, we got
it.
I love LeBron James. That's my dude. But we have to just come to terms with the fact that it's almost over with. He's never going to win again. He's never going to win again. Kevin Durant, he's never going to win again either.
I don't think so. I think
Steph Curry, has the torch been passed?
He's never going to win again.
I think so. I think this year was the first year we officially got to see the torch is getting passed. Like, KD didn't do shit. LeBron didn't do shit. Steph didn't do shit. All the vets that I grew up watching ain't doing it no more.
They gave what's it called a motherfucking crutch. I don't know why he made NBA second team. Kawhi Leonard. I do not know why he made NBA second team. I don't know why.
Who?
Kawhi Leonard. The stats don't say so.
Yeah, I thought he stayed hurt too much this season. But
bro, Kawhi Leonard. Listen. I
gave him 13.
Listen, if fuck what we talk about with the Lakers, the Clippers damn sure only keeping Kawhi Leonard because of name. Marquee name.
That, and you're not gonna get nothing for him. You're not gonna get even trade for him.
Bro, I'll take the loss. Give me some new paint for the new building. Take that motherfucker. His broke ass.
Y'all be saying it. Y'all just be saying like these are easy trades. They're not. People know what they give. They know damaged goods when they see that shit. Don't nobody want no motherfucking.
Bro, listen, Reggie. I'm trading Kawhi Leonard to the Milwaukee Bucks for Giannis's brother that shouldn't even be on the team.
Cap space ain't gonna add up. You know that. You know that. He makes too much money.
Please take this dude's salary. I'll take Thanos or whatever his name is.
I'll take them 3rd round draft picks, bro.
See, that's the thing we're not taking into consideration either. Some of these trades can't happen because some of these people make too much money. Personally, like, I don't even want that.
Bro, if I'm the Clippers, I'm telling the Lakers, I'll take Mr. Don't Show Up 90% of the time, D'Angelo Russell. Y'all can have Kawhi Leonard. That broke down body, that dude been, man. Listen, Toronto got lucky. Toronto was about to give him the whole damn country of Canada. Toronto got lucky.
They really did.
I think they might have got back to a championship. They probably would have lost, but they might have got back to one if he would have stayed there, bro. It'd be tough to stop them in the East. Think about it.
Yeah, I agree. Especially without LeBron.
Right. Been wide open. Only team they would have had to beat really is Boston or something. Yeah, young Boston.
All right. And never again. Never, ever, ever.
Let's get into these playoffs. So it has been 2 weeks since we talked about the playoffs last. So we got to get into some old shit before we get into the recent shit. The Timberwolves survived Game 7, headed into the Western Conference Finals. I don't want to say too much about that because we all know how it's looking for them right now.
I just think that talk too much shit. They'll be all right next season if Cat stays healthy. But I think this was a learning lesson. Yeah, this is a learning lesson for him. You got to be prepared for the playoffs, bro. You might can pull all that shit during the season, early rounds, but now
I mean he's been looking tired too.
He is tired because now he's chasing around Kyrie.
I want to get into that Mike Malone interview though. Did you guys see that after the game?
Which game?
After Game 7, when he was pissed off, when they're asking him about how does it feel about your season ending and this and that.
Oh, that was a dumb fucking question.
Yeah, it was. But I was just eating it up because he was all that rah-rah last year. And
he was. He really was.
I was like, there you go. Mm-hmm. Give it back to him.
Now you're at home with us.
Mm-hmm. How's the TV sound?
And y'all leave Mike Malone alone. I'm really
I fucking hate that dude. I told you guys I cannot stand Joker the way his old man basketball just be putting up 35 points on anybody.
Did you see what Jamal Murray said about Jokic?
No.
He's mean as fuck.
Like Jamal Murray's mean?
Yeah, Murray said that Jokic is mean as fuck. He's an asshole.
I believe
he said,
it.
like, when guys fuck up. Yeah, they was like, Murray said, like, when guys fuck up, like, Jokic should be like they'll turn the ball over and they'll go have a timeout in the huddle. And Jokic was like, come on, guys, I got horses fucking smarter than you guys. Tighten the fuck up. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't think he was an asshole like that, but yeah, Jamal Murray said no.
Hey,
this dude's an asshole.
How do you be at work? How you be at work when motherfuckers is fucking up your job and you don't want to already be there and you putting in fucking 50 hours a week, 60 hours a week, and you don't
you right.
Jordan was an asshole. Isaiah Thomas, you had a couple of them. Kobe was one of the worst, they say. So
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, I remember he called Charlie the Villanueva a cancer patient.
What he said to Carmelo?
What did he say? Yeah.
Lala, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I remember this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, you got some of them players be kind of not nice.
Right.
If it works, it works though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you got a chip.
Luka Doncic, triple-double to put away my OKC.
No comment.
Man, that shit, I'm mad as fuck. That shit caused me to lose money.
No, I'm mad because Shea's the next Jordan and nobody wants to admit it. So
I'm mad about that too.
I'm not gonna say he's the next Jordan, but because I think he got his own particular style. He the next.
No, it's not about style to me, man. He's a killer. That dude is a killer.
I think he should be the new face of the NBA over Ant.
I think he's the next Jordan. He's just at home with us.
Who should be the next face of the NBA?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Either him or Edwards, but
no,
Edwards
no,
talks a little bit.
No Edwards.
No, Edwards is like
we don't want that nigga.
He's like that.
I don't like his attitude.
He's like that. He's like that.
No,
leave Ant-Man alone. Leave me alone.
On both ends. I think he's a tougher defender. Well, I know he's a tougher defender than Shea.
No,
bro. Shea led the steals this year. What are you talking about?
I was just about to say.
Man, you hear
he's on the ball. He's on the ball.
I don't give a damn. You're leading steals, bro. You talking about defense? He's leading steals. You can't.
Yeah, he's dope, man. You can't.
Listen, he can't watch nobody but that position.
Oh gosh,
Ant-Man can watch up to a 3, and he's
not that big. Who you want him to watch?
He's taller than Ant-Man.
No, Shea's good. It's just for whatever reason he's sitting at home, so it's all good.
Listen, whether we like it or not, the face of the league still is Jokic. And even though he's at home right now, he's still considered the best player in the league right now. If Embiid can stay healthy, which they were talking about it, that the Celtics, but the Sixers need to look at Jokic like an older player in a tighter window instead of thinking that they have all these years still left because he's young. Because they're like his body is breaking down.
Yeah.
Huh?
Embiid?
Yeah, Embiid, yeah. Mm-hmm. So their window is not as wide open as they think it is with Embiid.
Oh, yeah.
And they've given him a lot of pieces throughout the years. So, at some point it is him. But I will say one of the 76ers problems has been, what's his name? Tobias Harris.
There, thank you.
Yeah, that's one of their problems. And it always has been. That
was the 76ers' fault for keeping him.
Listen, not only that, he is the black version of Kirk Cousins. Fact. Tell me one thing he's done in his career. Look how much money that motherfucker made.
What the heck?
Look it up. He's a black Kirk Cousins. Show me one all-star he's made. First, second, third team, defensive. Anything. 3-point contest, anything. Double, anything.
Damn, this dude said that Kirk Cousins?
Listen, Chicken, is you still on here?
Yeah.
Please, show them how much money he has made in his career. Show them.
Tobias Harris has been ridiculous.
Tobias Harris, yeah.
We know he got paid, but I'm just saying, like, I don't.
For what?
I mean, Kirk Cousins is a starting quarterback in the NFL, man. Like,
but listen, we can agree that Kirk Cousins has been overpaid. Can we agree on that? Super overpaid.
He has 3 most improved players. It looks like.
Who?
Tobias Harris.
How do you get it more than once?
He kept improving.
More can you improve? Like how much more?
No, he went like this. Yes, he did.
He got paid and sucked, and then it was time to get paid again, and then he balled out.
He said, "All right, time to turn it back on."
No argument for me.
Like I was just bullshitting. Let me get my money. I was just bullshitting.
But I think he's a big problem, and I think James Harden was a problem for a minute, but they didn't know how to handle it. So
Daryl Morey should have been fired for that, doing that bullshit with James Harden. We all seen it and knew it. How many times he's got to fold in the playoffs before we finally get the picture? He can't play in the playoffs.
I'll take James Harden over Tobias Harris any day of the week at any point in his career too.
I mean,
I don't know, man.
You get the same result, nothing. So
yeah, shit.
Like I knew that
James the league Harden in assists last year.
Who did?
76.
I mean, that's great for the stats, but you're not getting a plaque on the wall for that in your building. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting no Raptor, nothing in the banners for that.
We always can lean on that Embiid got hurt. We could say that, like, oh well, Embiid got hurt, so you know.
Next, we got the Pacers survived Game 7 against the Knicks, but unfortunately got swept by the Celtics.
I've told people all season long, the Boston Celtics are going to win the NBA Finals. I've been saying it all year. Listen, they're loaded at every.
Reg. I hope Kai wins just so I can come on here and start talking shit about Kyrie, about how he is that guy, about how you was talking all that rah-rah halfway through the season. Listen.
Kyrie has shocked me to still be here, but I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck.
He heard what I was saying about
what happens. Kyrie Irving will not win the championship this year. We can bet whatever you want to bet. Boston is going to beat the brakes off them.
I don't think so.
Listen, they got 3 of the best on-ball defenders in the NBA.
Yeah, and right now the Mavs have 2 of the best ball handlers / dudes that can break up that shit in the NBA. So I think it's going to be a good matchup either way.
We're going to see what you're going to do with Jaylen Brown.
Minnesota got something to say about what y'all talking about right
Minnesota's
now.
out of it. They could.
You think
they could.
So you think Minnesota has a chance? You think they're going to win?
No, but I still think y'all being disrespectful.
Nah.
You a stand-up comedian.
I just be joking, man.
Yeah, listen, Boston is gonna work them. They got too many pieces, bro. Even dude that what's his name, White. Even him, they don't got no matchup for him. And then the unicorn is coming back too. It's all bad. It is all bad. Telling you.
Yeah,
okay, well, like
I guess time will tell.
We gonna see.
Unless they lace up Jesus Christ, they can fucking lose.
People talking about it. We gonna see.
We do have to talk about Jaylen Brown. He won a conference final MVP.
Bro, so I've been more of a Jaylen Brown fan than Tatum. I just feel like Tatum is there, and they want to keep pushing Tatum so much. And I'm not saying
I've always been more of a Jaylen Brown fan,
but I've always been more in favor of Jaylen Brown, bro. I've always been more in favor of that dude.
I don't know. I ain't never seen a Jaylen Brown commercial, so I can't really.
Well, because they pick who they want to, whatever. Dude, just when I watch.
Yeah, that was nasty. And that 3 he hit to tie the
Oh yeah, I have that in here. He takes the game 1 in overtime. He hit the shot to tie the game to get him.
I think it's a crime that he didn't make an NBA team this year. That's a fucking crime right there. That's not fair.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, you know what? You know who wasn't too mad about it? The Celtics, because doesn't that lessen the amount he gets paid on that contract, that big ass contract that he's got? Yep. I think he's the highest paid player in the league right now, isn't he?
He up there. That was like 300 mil, I think. He's up there.
Luka's up for a contract extension too. He is up for like a super max to become the next.
You gotta pay Luka.
Yeah, I was about to say that's well worth it.
Yeah, that's well. You gotta pay Luka.
And that shit is state tax free down in Texas.
Man, enjoy.
Plus, I like that he's the president. I think he's the players. He's a union president. I think for the players, right? Or
who?
The lead representative, Jaylen Brown is.
Oh, I thought you said Luka.
I'm about to say.
Yeah.
So smart kid.
I got to bounce.
Fan of his.
All right.
We'll chat soon, fellas.
Well, so I guess we can wrap it up right there. I was gonna get into some NBA Combine, but it
man.
Really
if it ain't about how great and phenomenal Bronny looked,
winking
at Reggie.
I do have that on here. Bronny most bet to be taken number 1 in the NBA draft.
Listen, if that happens, if they pick Bronny in the first round period, I really am going to consider not watching the NBA no more.
A realistic mock draft had him at 58 to the Celtics that I saw.
He's not NBA prepared at all. In no way. I'm not saying he'll never be, but right now he's not an NBA player.
I agree with that, but like you were saying,
better than him.
Father time is on LeBron James's side right now. So, like, do you take the risk and say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna draft this kid," and I know LeBron James wants to play, so fuck it.
You know what's gonna happen, and that's the problem. It's not fair because in no way is he ready. Like, people be like, "Oh, he has a 40-inch vertical." So what? Who cares?
I mean,
there's a lot of people that do.
I agree that I don't think he's ready for the NBA.
It's not.
I thought he should have took his butt back to school.
For sure. But I don't know if it's a bad move either. I mean, because he's always going to be James' son. Always, 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 always. And so do you actually try to make a name for yourself and hopefully your dad retires and you go back to school and then you go into the draft and then you fucking come up? Or you're going to get caught in this weird fucking timeline right now, 2-3 years, where your dad is getting ready to retire and everyone knows that he wants to play with you. So, like, wherever you're going to go, LeBron might follow.
But see, this is the problem. He's going to get drafted. Yeah. He's going to make an NBA team. Somewhere. He doesn't deserve the opportunity. He's not good enough. He's not good enough in no way, shape, or form. You have to realize this man shot 36% from the field, not from 3. From the field, he averaged 5 points, and then people say, "Oh, no, I'm lying. He averaged 4 points." Then people say, "Oh, well, he had a heart attack. Give him a break." No, that makes the situation worse. You have heart problems as well.
As a 20-year-old.
That's what I'm saying. You probably have an enlarged heart. That's probably what's wrong with you. I'm not a doctor. I'm just making a guess. Bro, it's not even fair because if your name wasn't LeBron James, you wouldn't even have the opportunity. Nobody wouldn't even be considering you. You probably there's probably 200 players in America better than you.
But all jobs have been that way in America for the test of time. Hey, Dad, I need a job. What the fuck kind of job can I get? And his dad just happens to be LeBron fucking James.
He's leveraging the situation. His father.
I mean,
that's the problem.
But yes, and he keeps going on the media talking about, I want to be different. I want to be different in this and that. I want to be different in this and that.
You're going to be different.
I'm not my dad. I'm not my dad. I'm not my dad.
Yeah, he full of shit. If he wanted to be different and play in the league, he go work out for every team that's asking him to go work out or whatnot. Bro, as much as I was rooting for him and wanting him to be like this attitude, this game they playing right now, man. And I've never wanted to be the LeBron hater, but I just think this is bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit.
Feel like, nah, bro, you need to show that you really want to be there. Go work out. Show you want the opportunity. You want to earn it then. And go work out or play for whoever the fuck draft you instead of talking about I'm only working out for these select few teams or whatever the case. You might want to hear that shit.
That's that La GM shit. That's exactly what it is.
That's the leveraging that you're talking about.
It's not fair. It's not fair because I hope honestly, and I sound like a sucker when I say it, but quote me on this. I hope he fucking goes undrafted. But you know that's not going to happen. And the reason why it's not going to happen is because
happen
everybody knows. Listen, he's not hiding the fact that he wants to play with him. We know that his contract is up, Jamar. So whoever the fuck gets him and takes that risk is going to get
They just got to pay LeBron. That's it, bro. Like,
you're going to get him. You're going to get him. And that's where it becomes not fair.
And LeBron James at 40 is still valuable.
Oh, no, I can agree with you. I'm agreeing with you wholeheartely about that fact. I hope he goes undrafted. I hope teams are like, nah, fuck this.
He's not.
But he's not. I mean, he's not going to get blackballed. I mean, he's not going to get blackballed from the NBA if that's what you're talking about.
I don't think he should be blackballed. I think he should have took his ass back to school, but he didn't.
I mean, what we were first talking about when he first declared, when you were saying, I think this is a good move because he's going to weigh his NBA prospect options and then still go back to school. It didn't turn into that, bro. Like, that's what he should have done and just took his ass back to school and be like, okay, I do have some NBA interest. I know I'm not ready. Let me take my ass back to school and work out.
But he don't know that.
But
he doesn't know he doesn't know he's not ready. Just like when a player is past their prime, they don't know that they passed their prime because their minds still think that there's something that they're not. And he thinks that he has game like his father. He works out with his father. You know, he got all the best.
Yeah, he does all the same thing that his father does, so he should be.
No, he's 6'1".
But in his head, I do all the things that my dad told me to do, so I should be a star in the NBA.
Right, and he's not because he's not as big as his father, and that's the problem.
But we got to shout out some other names before we wrap up here. Baylor Sherman. He's from Creighton, 6'7". He went 11 and 18 between 2 games on 38% three-point shooting. Nikola Jursic from Serbia, 6'8", 16 points and 20 minutes in his last scrimmage at the NBA Combine. And shout out to Coleman Hawkins again from Illinois, 6'10", 17 points on 6 for 7 shooting in his last scrimmage. So those are some real potential NBA prospects. Keep an eye out for those names. Like I said, I don't know where Bronny's going to go. He could go anywhere from fucking
home. He going home.
200th. I think he's getting drafted.
Oh, he is, but he deserves to be probably in like the Spanish Premier League or something like that.
And then he was talking all that shit. You guys see he was talking that shit about, I'm not signing no 2-way contract where I have to go play in the G League too. I was like, bro, you're getting a little bit too big for your britches right now.
Bro, I was rooting for him until the more
Me too.
Well, the more, and it was just like total turn off. Like, bro, they just like, nah, man.
Mm-hmm.
I hope him and his dad sprained the ankles. No, I'm joking, but nah, he's not NBA ready. He's overall weak, and he's like Jordan's son's talent, and his sons were trash. So,
all right, what else you got, C5?
That's it.
All right, Reggie, you got any shout outs?
Nope. Shout out to y'all. And I'm about to be shout out to this bed because I'm tired.
Yo, shout out to Red. Shout out, of course, Reggie and C5, D80. Shout out Big Chicken. Shout out DJ. Shout out Diallo Bands, a.k.a. Miguel. I'm sure I'm missing somebody, but shout out the whole team. Shout out AAA Sports. Shout out AAA Podcast. Reggie, we got to get back to it. I'm happy my dog is out of jail on Facebook, and I'm happy he's not in jail in life.
Right, me too.
Yo, just please make sure you check us out every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Me and the crew. We thank y'all. We love y'all. God bless y'all. And
good night.
Good night.
Woo, woo. Big checks, big deposits. I got it.
Hey, run that shit up, Trace.
Run it up. I got it.
Run it up.
I got it.
Run it up.
I got it.
Big checks with big deposits. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up.